week for me. My week this week, oh, God, I haven't had a chance to sit down and even scratch myself. And there's been many, many changes for me this week in my world. And I've spoken to so many people and they've experienced the same thing, okay? This is Psychic Angel Guidance. My name's Michelle Conway. And, of course, you're on the best radio network in the world, A1R Psychic Radio. Okay, I'll just talk a little bit about my page first, if you like. I've got a Facebook page where I like to do, every now and then I pop on there and do some free little readings for people and put up little posts and things like that. So if you'd like to pop over there later on this afternoon, I'm planning on doing a couple of little free readings. I've already done them over there this morning. Going to go back because it's such a nice day here in Ballarat today. We've got a beautiful blue sky. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and it's just a perfect spring day. There's no breeze. It's just glorious outside. So I've actually got myself a new little iPad device and I'm going to sit outside in the sun and do some readings from my page. And I've also got a website if you'd like to pop over there, www.psychicmichelleconway.com. And I was in the middle of organising new business cards this week and I was thinking, how many years experience, how many years have I been working in this field? And you know what? It's over 33 years. That's over 3/4 of my life nearly. I've been working in this, not to mention when I was a child and I was born with just knowing about the spirit realms and everything like that. But, yeah, it's been an interesting journey for me, guys. And now I'm fortunate enough to be here sharing this part of my journey with all of you. My guide started talking to me this morning. I've got a number of different things that I want to cover because the energy at the moment coming up to Christmas for everybody seems to be expect the unexpected, okay? We seem to, for many, many, many of us, and I feel like I'm telling so many people similar things when they're coming to me lately because they're all going through, everybody seems to be going through some sort of change or having unexpected events arise in their life, which suddenly shifts their whole direction of where they've been focused in their life and that sort of thing. And my guide said to me, how about you just give everybody a little technique. Oh, excuse me, I've got an itchy nose. A little technique that whenever you're out and about or wherever you are at the moment, it's very easy to become overwhelmed or confused or feel a bit of anxiety about all the things we've got to get done, let alone what we've got going on in our personal lives, you know. And when we get out there in the community, sometimes we do get like really, oh God, there's just too much and you just feel like you can't deal with it. And so I'm just going to give you all a little technique that's going to help you shift that energy when you feel like that and help you bring you back into focus with what it is that you're aiming for, the direction that you want your life to go in. Because we all have a vision. We all know what we would like to happen. And sometimes in amongst all that hecticness of day-to-day stuff, we forget and we get overwhelmed and then we feel like we're not achieving and so on and so forth. So you can do this little technique wherever you are. You could sit in a busy mall if you need to, just go and sit quietly, put your sunnies on if you like so people can't see you if you need to close your eyes, or in a cafe or a car or a park or a backyard, whenever you might be feeling confused or lost or overwhelmed or just needing to just sit down and refocus for a little while. Just visualize, go and find somewhere to sit and just visualize yourself and feel yourself breathing deeply right down into your diaphragm and just letting that energy go, just letting all that stress go. And as you're letting all that stress go, visualise all of that negativity, all of the unwantedness that you've picked up throughout the day, being cleansed away out of your aura as well. And visualize white light coming down, and ask your guides and your loved ones in spirit and your angels to just visualize and feel that light coming down over your crown chakra and down over your shoulders and flowing all over you like a shower of light, and just washing away all of that horrible confusion, all of that energy that's making you feel out of sorts. Then focus on a beautiful, and feel this beautiful white light wrapping you up from your feet, wrapping you up and winding around your body, all the way around, all the way up to your crown chakra, okay? And that's just wrapping you up and keeping you safe, and it's going to prevent other unwanted energies coming in and around you for the day, all right? And when you're doing that, if you don't feel silly, because I know I like to use my hands in the mudra positions, okay, and I start finding myself doing these things just instinctively, intuitively, and I find I place them on my nose or just on my top lip there, which is an energy centre too for connecting of energy, which I do naturally. But by doing that, because the roof of the mouth when you're meditating, it creates that circuit for the positive energy to flow in your body and to allow your meridians and all those lines in your body that conduct energy throughout your body to connect and cleanse as well. And then I find I move my hands down instinctively to my heart chakra in a mudra position, and breathing and just feeling that, because when you put your hands in the heart chakra area, in the mudra position, you're actually opening your heart. And when you feel your heart open, you feel a sense of peace. And that also opens up compassion in you as well. So it can take away any feelings you've had of fear or anger or negativity. And this is a great technique for people who find they get anxious or overwhelmed very easily, and sitting down and it only takes a couple of minutes, because the more you practice it, the better at it you get. And the reason I feel like giving this technique to you to share so you guys can use it too today is because coming up to Christmas, we are going to be out and about in busy shopping centres, and I know as an empath that when I sometimes get out there, I can't remember why I'm there, and I just end up thinking, oh, I'm so confused, I don't know what to do, I start getting hot, I start feeling awful, and I have to practice that technique. And that helps bring me back into alignment with myself and make me feel safe too. So it's important at times like that we all get to focus on those things that keep us safe within the space, because we've got a lot we're dealing with at the moment on the earth plane, because on an energetic level there are shifts taking place. And for as light, and for all the light workers that there are out there doing this type of work, and earth angels that are doing healing, we've also got the other end of the scale that's delving out down into those places that we don't want to think about, because there's always balance. There has to be balance within everything. So for as light as it's becoming in one way, the dark is still trying to hang on. It's still trying to hold us back. And in a sense, it's almost like an anchor, isn't it? It's holding us from becoming too quick in light and too quick in everything that we're doing. So it's slowing us down, and it's helping us to stay focused and balanced too. So everything has a purpose, okay? And keeping that focus and that purpose within yourself is the number one reason or reason you're here, okay, on this earth, because you do have a journey to follow for yourself. And sometimes when the energy gets chaotic like this and we don't know what's happening next, when your world suddenly gets turned upside down and changes happen that you aren't expecting, you suddenly think, oh my goodness, what am I going to do, so that's where it's really important to have a little technique that helps you bring that spiritual alignment back in for yourself, okay? So I hope that little technique there is of help to you guys out there, because I know it's not just myself that this week there's been so much change happen, but it's been so many other people that I've spoken to, that I've given readings to. There's just been expect the unexpected at the moment, because you just never know when change is going to be there with everything that's happening in the coming weeks, okay? I see that I've got Mary Etta here from Missouri. Is that how I say it, Missouri?
Yeah, Missouri, yes. Good evening.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for calling.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Yeah, so how's your day been over there? It's evening there now, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah,
and it's getting cold.
Sorry?
Getting cold. Finally.
Okay, you're just breaking up a little bit on me, but that's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to speak into the phone. Can you hear me good?
Oh, that's better now. Yes, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So have you phoned in with a particular question or something that you would like me to help you with today?
Yeah, I have two. And then if you feel anything from my guides or my angels, that would be wonderful. Okay, first off, my birthday's next Monday, and I have an appointment, which I didn't make this. I'm trying to go for, my husband passed away a little over a year ago, and trying to get it's like a health insurance, widow's insurance. I'm trying to get Social Security, and I don't even know exactly what it's called, and I've been fighting this stuff for over a year, and they made the appointment for me, and I was kind of looking at it like it was a blessing because it wound up being on my birthday. Do you kind of see me getting it, or I'm still fighting?
Well, the first thing, as you were saying that, I felt like taking in a big, deep breath, which tells me, you need to rest, okay? Stop thinking about that so much, because I do feel that's coming to a completion for you, all right? It has been a very long and hard struggle is what I'm picking up there for you.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're low in energy. It's like you're almost can't or haven't got the energy left to continue pushing it if it doesn't happen shortly, okay?
Yeah.
So yeah. I do feel like that it is going to come about for you. But as I'm saying that, I'm being told that there's somebody else who's going to be able to step in and push things a little bit faster for you. So I don't know how your system over there works, but I'm feeling as though it's somebody that's in a position that's respected. So it could be that you need to talk to a local member of parliament or
lawyer.
Yeah, so somebody that's going to be able to help push it to the next stage for you, because I'm being shown that you've run out of energy, that you just need this to happen now. And not only that, you need it to happen so that you can move on in your life is what I'm being shown as well. You know, it's like this is keeping you stuck in an old energy now that you're ready to move on from. So it's really important that it does come to completion. And the way that I took that deep breath at the start, it tells me, it's over. It's like, you know, when you feel like, oh my God, that's just all finished with now. Finally, I'm set free. That was the energy that I felt as I was listening to what you were saying. Okay. Right. Now, I do feel like the appointment has been made on your birthday, and I'm getting a bit of a giggle coming through from Spirit with that. It's almost like it's a bit of a sign for you. So yes, take that sign, because I do feel like someone in Spirit is working towards bringing that through for you. That's their sign. That's what they're bringing to you at the moment.
That's what I kind of felt. Yeah, I did. I felt that when I saw it. It was just kind of blew my mind. You know, I was just like, whoa. I mean, I wasn't expecting it. I thought I was going to have to get, you're calling it whatever, but we called a lawyer, and I thought, you know, and when I seen that, I was like, oh, right on. Oh, my God. Thank you. You know, and I kind of took it as a sign. You know? Yes,
absolutely it is. Trust that, because there's no such thing as coincidence. I love the way that it makes me think of that book, The Secret, you know, how everything works like in a flow, if you like. So trust that, yes, in Spirit from the other side. And as I'm saying that to you, I'm getting told that it's almost going to be like a birthday present to you from your husband, to get this movie to the next level for you, okay? And as I'm saying that, I am being shown with that are you thinking of changing where you're living?
I was thinking that, but I'm trying to get two of, one is an older relative and one is my cousin, to move in with me. I'm trying to save my home, you know, so basically I'm helping them to help me.
Yep.
Because really I don't have a place besides my daughter, and I'm trying not to.
And that's why it's all pinging on this one little event to take place for that to be able to allow the next stage to happen for you, isn't it? So I do feel like the energy around the home with that will be able to shift. Things will free up. And as I'm saying that, I'm getting shown like the outside garden area. Now, I know you're coming into winter over there, aren't you, next month? Yeah. So I don't suppose there's not much gardening that you'll be doing at the moment. But I do feel like the way I've been shown the garden, it's about getting ready now in the garden area for the springtime. Okay. So thinking about, because I'm seeing lots of beautiful spring plants, and that tells me that there's a lot of beautiful new growth and new energy going to come around you after you get this pension or grant.
So it's I feel that I'm kind of trying to keep it. I just got a new deck, huge deck put on the back, and it does face the garden.
Oh, well, there you go. So it's about that for you to be enjoying it, isn't it? So, look, I get a really nice feeling for you from what I've been shown. I do feel like it's going to work out for you. It's about just hanging in there at the moment. And I don't know if you were listening to that little technique that I gave just before your call came in about keeping yourself focused. Practicing that sort of thing, maybe if you can do it on your deck too, that'd be a beautiful place for you to do that, okay? And as I'm saying that, I do feel like your husband's around that back deck area with you as well when you spend time out there, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm feeling it. I'm not really getting him here at the moment, but I'm feeling as though he has been giving you little signs that he is about and around you and looking after you in funny little ways, like the appointment being on your birthday. And he's also telling me about a song on the radio that you hear too often in the coming months. Do you have a radio in your kitchen, is what I'm being shown by
it's I have a family room, and it glides right into the kitchen. I have a huge kitchen, so it's kind of open in the family room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he's showing me that when you're in the kitchen, you've heard the song coming on the radio, and you're sort of I don't feel any sadness. I feel like his passing was, even though it was sad for you and there's been the grieving and all of that, I feel like it was time, if that makes sense for you.
Yeah, I do know, yeah.
Yeah. So you're at peace with it, and I do feel like he is at peace with that passing as well. Okay.
Okay.
So
well, I was asking the two. Okay, one is really it's my cousin, and really we call her Grammy. It was my mother's best friend, and she's kind of like a second mother. She's been a second mother to me, really. Well, even when my mom was alive, but so for the last, say, 25 years, and her husband just passed away, and she's ready to move in at the first of the year. Now, do you feel this is a good thing? Like because it's me, I'm helping them, they're helping me.
I feel a sense of relief as you're saying that, okay? But as I'm feeling that sense of relief, I'm also being told that it's going to be really important about boundaries because they're moving into your home, okay?
Right.
So
Right.
it's going to be about keeping each other's boundaries in place, if you like. But I get a nice feeling for you about it. I do believe that it's going to give you that breathing space. It's going to allow you to feel life is okay for you to make decisions about the next part of your life without losing everything you've got, okay? Because I don't feel life is going to get hard for you, not compared to where you've been.
Right.
It's getting easier and easier for you. It's about you believing that.
I'm amen. I know it has been beyond. It's like 2 steps forward, 5 steps back.
Yeah, and sometimes we feel like life has never gotten easier too, but if you're able to take time to reflect back, the energy that I'm getting shown around you is that it is getting easier for you as you're getting older. And I do feel like you're getting becoming more at peace with life as you're getting older too. Okay?
Good.
It's like that you that used to go out and want to get things done and you used to try to get things organised and be sorting out everything is what I'm getting shown, but it's like now you just sit back and go, it doesn't matter.
Pretty much that's my motto anymore. I don't care. Tell me about it when it's done or tell me about it later,
Yeah.
Because I have children, grandchildren. I love them, but I was always, doing for everybody, and I'm just like, just let me know when it's done or tell me how it turns out,
Yeah. And this is your time to enjoy, and that's why I feel like, yes, the universe is going to bless you. The angels are going to bless you, and especially now that your husband's working with you on the other side to bring you what you need, okay? So he hasn't forgotten.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, he hasn't forgotten that you both had plans about what you were going to do together, and he hasn't forgotten those. He's saying that he's still going to be able to spend time with you when you're out, and to continue on with those plans. All right, and as time goes by, I'm feeling that there's a lot of happy times still to come for you. And I'm seeing around the grandchildren, and that part of the family too. It's like life is freeing up for you to now be able to enjoy them a little bit more, where you haven't had that opportunity through just life in today's world, how hectic life is. But now you're going to be able to start to enjoy the grandchildren, especially once the new year starts to kick in for you, okay? I feel like you're having Christmas at your place this year.
I don't know that.
I feel like that Christmas will be at your place. I'm seeing, I'd love to have a white Christmas. I've never seen a white Christmas. But I'm feeling
beautiful.
that.
I have woods. I have acres here, and I have woods, and it's like kind of magical,
Yeah. I'm feeling like that back veranda area that sort of looks out into, I'm being shown a lot of whiteness, and that's why I said, I've never seen a white Christmas, because as I was seeing what I'm looking out into, it was really quite beautiful, and I feel that that'll be something that you've got big doors that open up out into that, like a big opening, it sort of opens up the whole space, not just inside. I know you said you got inside, there's a big open area, but I feel like that opens up even more again.
Yes.
And it just is going to look glorious. A beautiful white Christmas with family there, I feel, for you. So, and I feel that's a celebration of the new coming in for you as well. Okay? So.
About time.
Yeah,
no, last year was horrible,
keep your positive energy focused, though. Don't allow negative thoughts to come in. And if they do, say, hey, thank you for reminding me of that. But at the minute, everything's okay, and that's what's important, okay?
Okay. Can you see my guide or any of my angels or archangels around me?
Yes, you've definitely got your angels around you. Your angels and your guides are always with you. They
you know their names by any chance?
Oh, at the moment, I've got 60 seconds left.
I know.
The show.
I know.
I get the name Mary come to mind, actually, when I was asking. Yeah.
Mary.
So, Mary, yeah, for your angel. That could be one of your guides that I'm picking up. But I am going to have to leave it there with you. It was been wonderful speaking to you today. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
And let me know how you go. Let me know about your white Christmas and how the move goes and everything that's happening for you. I love hearing back from my people I've done my readings for. Okay, so thank you, and thank you everyone for listening in today. Again, I'm going to be going onto my Facebook page after I leave here and doing a couple of readings for people if they'd like to pop over. It's Psychic Michelle Conway.